recap. This is for mature audiences only. Must be 18 years and older. There will be no doxing, slur, religion, or politics. Fuckery will not be tolerated. Please be respectful to myself, the host, chat, and mods. This is your host, Voiceless. So, I do want to say some things. And we're going to look at Auntie Jessie, because she seemed to have a lot to say in regards to Cobes' death and his dad's decision on selling things on Etsy. Before we begin, I do not want to take any views or clout from this individual. No, I do not incite or condone hate to Auntie Jessie or her opinions. But I do want to have some say in this, and I'm honestly... Jessie, you have the fucking nerve to say some wild shit. So, hold on one second. Let me get my, let's go to her stream for a little bit, and then we're going to read her posts. Okay? Again, I don't insinuate any hate. I'm not trying to take any clout or views from this individual.
Victoria McDonald's, I have a few different resources for you to refer to. Number one would be a book called Fast Food Nation. It is a book that talks about all of the fast food that was created in Southern California a long fucking ass time ago, and how that shit branched out, and now, by the way. And it's not because I fucking go to the most definitely what's up section of the fucking Reddit. There you are. Hello, Ginger. Hello, Disco. All right. So yesterday we had a big talk about how we feel. Hello, Tanya. We had a talk yesterday about how we feel about Cobra's dad, Clint, selling all of his son's like crusty pants. Okay. The streams are gone, by the way. And it's not because I did, well, it's because I fucked up, is what it is. I was streaming, and I pushed something on here, the phone, and then it, like, took me out of the, what I'm seeing right now, which is the stream from the angle of, like, this recording. I don't know, anyways, I fucked up and couldn't get back into my stream, so I had to delete it. And how do you feel about these things being listed and the price? And
so before I let Thumby continue, and again, I'm not trying to take any clout or views from this individual, but she is not happy for the fact that Clint, Cobes' dad, decided to start selling his son's stuff on his Etsy. I'm gonna let her talk. I'm gonna get my laptop ready. And again, just to be clear to you, Jessie, I'm not trying to take any views from you or insinuate people to not give you views. I'm not doing that. That's not my role. I just think people need to hear your disgusting opinions on this.
Just maybe some of Clint is always like, it's very like, hello, fellow kids. I don't know. There's something off, right? He never quite gets down and understands the fans. He's just like, oh, you guys are all fucking retarded too, like my son? Oh my god, let's hang out.
No, that's not what Clint is insinuating, and he's never had insinuated that. So what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? Are you serious?
I'll sell you a bunch of fucking crap.
You know what? Y'all need to see her post first. We're gonna come back to your stupid ass. The Etsy situation. Let's see what the bitch had to say before we continue and let her whine about her thoughts. So she wrote a day ago, how are we feeling about this, tubes? So this is what Cobes' dad is putting on the Etsy. As you can see, hold on, let me get my laptop. I am kind of just annoyed. I'm not upset or angry. I'm just annoyed. So this is what the dad decided to post, right? Is there any issues here, y'all? No, right? Right. We're not going to go to the nasty comments. 19 hours ago. What gets me about the $150 used electric skillet is that it's essentially just Clint not reading the room again. I understand the collectible shit. $700 for crusty pants is too fangirl for my finances. But I get what they are and why they have value to a cobra. It's lore. You fucking serious? Bro. Well, But then 150 for Josh's almost clean cast iron skillets, end quote. If you know your Cobra lore, you know that skillet was purchased at Walmart by now on the second trip and that Josh totally didn't even want. It's not holding the seasoning of 1,000 boggling food hacks. I remember the night she bought him this and how her card was declined at Walmart and how she slapped the shit out of him and talked about going back to Walmart for an $8 machete. Someone bought it though, a $12 dirty pan. Really? Really, Jessie? Really? Really? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna look at the chat. I need to read this. Be patient. Yes, I am talking about Josh. Someone is not happy about what the dad is, his decision on selling stuff on Etsy. R.I.P. to Cobes. Okay. I mean, it's hard to guess what will and won't be of interest to the fans when you had no idea what the interests of your own son are. And when you didn't acknowledge that, he even had fans all this time. And it's a little insulting. I mean, in his own post, Clint mentions that some of the things being listed will be things that were sent to Cobra in care packages, but they were seen in his videos, end quote. It just feels like, end quote, I'm gonna toss some garbage that has nothing to do with my son on the internet and make maybe enough money to give some to charity. You fucks really? And I've got his sock puppet from when he was 3. That's what you people want, right? You like filthy garbage, end quote. See, Tiny Iron Gaming, I agree. And Auntie Jessie is a stupid ass. She had said some disgusting shit when he passed away too. But I'm not gonna scroll through her fucking page to find it, because it would just really piss people off. He just seems not to get the concept, like still, of what made his son special. A skillet his ex bought, used once, is not what made him special. I miss him, guys. Really? Oh, 1 hour ago. I feel like the fact that he's now going to sell them under his own name rather than open a new store called the Cobra's Crap Emporium or Boglam's Treasure Hoard kind of backs up the thoughts I was saying about not understanding his son's fans. Nobody wants your used nipple cream being sold next to our boy's best dog collar. Are you fucking serious? So Tiny said what made Josh special was all the people covering his content. That is true. That is true. So she's talking about this. Pause for read, because I'm visually impaired. I can't see. I'm sorry. It seems Jessie, Thumbie is not happy. Let's go back to her fucking stream.
Or like Josh Saunders, R.I.P. Josh, anything.
You left right here.
And you were being a bitch. Do you like my Yeti store? Fucking Cobes is getting shut. Hello, fellow kids. I don't know. There's something off, right? He never quite gets down and understands. Now listen.
Sorry, I'm trying to. I'm not good at this.
Because remember, we were. So anyway, so that's why there's no streams from yesterday, even though we had a big talk.
Nobody cares.
Now listen. There's been developments Because remember, we were have feelings. We were talking about feelings and how do you feel about these things being listed and the price and just maybe some of Clint is always like it's very like hello fellow kids. I don't know. He's
And I know people listen. You know, this is just my opinion. I know you people don't like when I talk, and I apologize. This is just my opinion. People liked Cobes. People hated Cobes. Right? I'm not gonna say that a lot, but I agree. If you actually want to have see more of her content, come check out my video. I snipe her a lot. She's back on YouTube, by the way. So, what was I? Oh yeah, I know a lot of people loved Josh. And a lot of people hated him. But, Jessie, you don't know how it feels to lose a child, no matter the age. You don't know how that feels. And especially if you have a child who wanted to be on the internet and make content just to make other people happy because they wanted to display their own thoughts and opinions, even if it's questionable, and wanted to make some cool things. Even the trolls sent him a lot of stuff. You should put yourself in Clint's shoes, because if I was in Clint's shoes, the pain of losing someone like that is unmanageable, and something I cannot even describe. And I myself am a parent. You should be fucking ashamed judging a father who wants to not only do what's right for his son, but for his fans. You fucking sicko.
There's something off, right? He never quite gets down and understands the fans. He's just like, oh, you guys are all fucking retarded too, like my son? Oh my god, let's fucking like...
Here's the thing, bitch. You have Asperger's. So did Josh. Can you at least be understanding? But wait, you're not. Should we discuss that nasty post you left when he passed away? You know what? I agree with that. I agree with that, Tiny. I agree with that. And he should have taken better care of his animals. I agree. I 100% agree.
Let's hang out. I'll sell you a bunch of fucking crusty pants for $700. All right, okay, all right, look, all right. But we have an update. We do have an update. The update is that Josh's Etsy is getting shut down. Yes. Clint was selling Cobra's items. Oh my god. Oh my god, YouTube official mod. Don't fucking... I'm not that fucking stupid, okay? Alright? I'm too smart to let it happen twice. No, it's never happened even once. But anyways, okay, so Clint has been selling the items on Cobra's Etsy store. Now, the TOS on Etsy is that the shops are not transferable. So I cannot open a store, get all the fucking ratings up, and then be like, here you go, sausage, my honey. Would you?
And again, I'm not trying to take any views from this idiot or clout or insinuate hate against her, but you really are stupid, Jessie.
Like my Yitty store?
Excuse me.
You're my cunt wife. Hi, cunt wife. How are you doing, bruh? You living? Are you living?
We're behind the live stream, by the way. Sorry about that.
Let me finish this shit that I'm talking about, and then I'll fuck with you, alright? Okay. So anyways, it turns out, Tarman is taking credit for this. I am unsure if he actually had anything to do with it. However, listen. God damn it, my cunt. You motherfucker. See what you did? You fucked it up. You fucked up. You fucked up. We could have had something, and you were being a bitch.
Here's the thing, though, Jessie Thumby. His father could have been a dick and could have kept everything and could have shut down everything. But he wasn't being a dick. He wanted to do something good. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what Clint wanted to do when his son passed away? If you paid fucking attention? Hey, Spaghetti. His father wanted to shut down his channel and remove all the videos and everything. Did you know that? But his fans were begging him not to. You know why his father wanted to do that? Because he didn't want his son to be made a mockery anymore, even after death. But he understood that there's a lot of good people out there besides the trolls. And you're just a clout farmer. Just like Messica.
All right, so here's the deal. This was posted on, I believe this is, so this is an item description somewhere on the current Cobra Craft 1's Etsy. Josh's store is closing automatically this week, and there's nothing we can do about it. We had to set up a new store to continue selling.
Oh, wait a minute. Spaghetti, thank you. Another point. Spaghetti Model has said, didn't she sell shot glasses at his memorial stream? Auntie Jessie lost the plot at the moment. She actually did. I forgot about that. And remember that post that she did? Remember that?
His things. We will spend the next 2 days finishing boxes and shipping all recent orders. We will put together the final packages.
Okay, I'm sorry, but you have to go because we're not going to bash a grieving father right now. That's not what I'm promoting here on my channel. That's gross.
There are still quite a few, and start listing them on the new store on Sunday. Now, hold on, guys. Just a fucking second. Just want to ask you, what do you think he named the new store?
And here's the thing. We're not going to bash Clint here. I don't know much about Josh's dad, but I will say from what I've seen on the tubes, and I pay very close attention, his father tried everything to do. He tried everything for his son. He really did. But when you have an adult who has Asperger's, let alone on the autism spectrum, and with ODD, oppositional defiance disorder, you as a parent can only do so much. Because when a child is an adult, and when they refuse help or guidance, you have to let them learn on their own. That's what I thought so too, Spaghetti. But this is the shit that I'm talking about. Again, I don't know much about Clint. I'm not saying he's a bad father. I'm going to say he was a great father. He tried everything and raised his son. Cobes had an amazing stepmom and family. The only thing is that it's hard when you have a child who has Asperger's and ODD, oppositional defiance disorder. It's so hard because when you have ODD, how can I put it? The word authority or doing something, it just, you don't want to do it. And you start to fight back. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to be disrespectful, please. As I was saying, yes. So when you have a child like that, you can only do so much. He never abandoned Cobes at all. He was there for him behind the scenes. I can only imagine how many times he told his son, stop doing this YouTube stuff if they pick it on you. But he supported Cobes regardless. Can we just focus on what we're talking about now? Thank you.
I do have some nice honkers, but they don't make the clown noise. Sadly. They didn't name it nice honkers. What do you think he named this? My dead son's shit. That would be actually better than what it is. Clint Saunders photo. I'm selling my dead son's things at a fucking ridiculous price under my fucking name. I don't know. There is definitely some level of like
Sorry, Ani. It's how she does vertical streams. I suck at streaming too. I do apologize.
The problem, of course, okay, and is it funny to fuck with Clint? Yeah, it's very funny to fuck with Clint. Don't do that, but it is funny when people do it. Hello, patient. The issue is that Josh's store is a historical artifact on the internet, and it's going to be gone. Gone. Like his channel was gone, but it came back. So, apparently, Tarman's claiming that he's the one that reported the account or whatever. I have no idea if he did. What I would encourage you to do is, if you have time and a little bit of gumption, write to Etsy and be like, listen, don't let this guy have access, but can we have the store up for legacy purposes? Because this man is dead. Ain't nobody's baby nana. Ain't nobody's fucking baby nana. Fuck. No, I was actually pretty concerned nobody's 69. I was actually concerned when I very first saw Cobra like years ago. I thought he was my brother. And I like had the holy shit moment and had to like look into it and find out who the fuck this guy was. So I was like, oh my fucking God. Like if I show you a picture of my brother from childhood, you would understand why I'd be like, oh fuck. Cause like we got separated and shit in foster care. I'll show you a fucking picture of this guy though. I'll show you.
Just to be clear, I'm not trying to insinuate any hate on this content creator. I'm not trying to steal clout or any views or clicks. I just think a lot of this needs to get out there.
Because you gotta fucking see it. You have to see it to believe it. And I've shared this before, but of course I'm not Aunt Joshy. We're not. I'm not Aunt Joshy. Okay. Auntie Jessie. It's pronounced Jessie. I don't have the H. So now listen. But thank you for spelling with an IE, because in this channel we fucking represent the motherfucking IE. Okay. All right. So McDonald's, right? So these fucking brothers, the location of the McDonald's. When I was little, pretending to be women. You're just kind of stupid, aren't you? You're just visiting the Discord boyfriends. Okay, I occasionally turn into a fool. There's a coziness to them. I didn't grow up. Oh God, so that was good. Asian mom will say anything to you. It's kind of terrifying. I actually really enjoy Min Supanusin Foam, King of the Hill. I think that they did that family pretty well. Now, Khan, the voice of Khan is all like, I'm not.
Okay, so we're gonna come back. Yeah, so everyone walking in, this is what she had to say about, the whole Clint situation. I kind of read this before, but you guys can pause for read. So, and this is what happened. Oh, okay. So you guys could probably read it, but I'll read it for you. Josh's store is closing automatically this week, and there's nothing we can do about it. We had to set up a new store to continue selling his things. We will spend the next 2 days finding and housing and shipping all recent orders. We will put together the final package. There are still quite a few and start letting them on the new store on Sunday. Oh no, so Auntie Jessie is not happy that Clint is selling his son's stuff. And this is the post that he made. So it seems that he made a new store, and information's right here. He left the link, and this is what she had to say. I don't have to read it again, but I'm gonna scroll slowly. So this is what she said the other day. This is the stuff that was posted on sale.
All of my internets, this is how I fucking know about things, you know, geographically, right? Like, but she did stop masking so much of her biasness and, you know, not biasness, more like bigotry. Definitely not going south. Well, ever. You know, I mean, I didn't choose to be born in California, but I'm really fucking, like, fortunate in the sense that I've been, like, placed here, so I've had to learn how to make it work, like, financially, because it's not.
Yeah, so that's what she basically is saying. I don't think she's gonna talk
Place
about
that I live,
Cobes no
except
more.
for all the fucking gang violence. I don't know who's doing the gang violence, but I actually have a theory about the gang violence thing, and I don't think it's gangs. You have no urge to visit the South. Traveling the deep South is a trip, and I am white. I can only imagine if you were ever tan. North Carolina. My son lived in South Carolina for a while to do his nuke school thing in Goose Creek, South Carolina. Traveling in the South is a trip. Okay. So my husband, as in he was my husband, my ex.
Let's see if she did any other streams regarding this. Hold on. Okay. All right, we'll just continue this one for a minute.
Everywhere he went, every fucking truck stop he would go to, they'd be like, "He ain't from around here."
Honestly, Ani, I can 100% agree with you. He can sue her because it's not the first time that she has done this.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. How far up is North Carolina? I need to look at a map because I don't know what the fuck you're saying to me right now. U.S. map. All right, we gotta find the motherfucking North Carolina on this shit here. Okay, give me that shit, Wikipedia. Don't be a fucking bitch.
Yeah, she tends to get off tangent a lot. I do apologize. I know not a lot of people like her, but she gets off tangent
oh my
a
God,
lot.
it's tight. No, don't do that. Listen. All right. All right. Two different chat members. Wait a minute. Things are getting more expensive, and we're getting poorer, and we're cutting programs like crazy.
We can go back. I want to go back.
So. What we have here is a new store. The problem, of course, okay, and is it funny to fuck with Clint? Yeah, it's very funny to fuck with Clint. Don't do that, but it is funny when people do it. Hello, patient. We will put together the final packages. There are still
I hate these vertical streams so much.
We will spend. Tarman is taking Hi, cunt wife. How are you doing?
Let's go back to the beginning, because this is the part you all need to hear again. I'm sorry.
Let me finish this shit that I'm talking about, and then I'll fuck with you, alright? So anyways, it turns out Tarman is taking credit for this. I am unsure if he actually had anything to do with it. However, listen. God damn it, my cunt. You motherfucker. See what you did? You fucked it up. You fucked up. You fucked up. We could have had something, and you were being a bitch. Alright, so, here's the deal. This was posted on, I believe this is, so this is an item description somewhere on the current Cobra Craft 1's Etsy. Josh's store is closing automatically this week, and there's nothing we can do about it. We had to set up a new store to continue selling his things. We will spend the next 2 days finishing boxes and shipping all recent orders. We will put together...
Here she's reading the post of the Etsy.
The final packages. There are still quite a few. And start listing them on the new store on Sunday. Now, hold on, guys. Just a fucking second. Just want to ask you. What do you think he named the new store? I do have some nice honkers, but they don't make the clown noise, sadly. They didn't name it Nice Honkers either. What do you think he named the store? My dead son's shit. That would be actually better than what it is. Clint Saunders photo. I'm selling my dead son's things at a fucking ridiculous price under my fucking name. I don't know. There is definitely some level of like the problem, of course, okay, and is it funny to fuck with Clint? Yeah, it's very funny to fuck with Clint. Don't do that, but it is funny when people do it. Hello, patient. The issue is that Josh's store is a historical artifact on the internet, and it's going to be gone. Gone. Like his channel was gone, but it came back. So, apparently, Tarman's claiming that he's the one that reported the account or whatever. I have no idea if he did. What I would encourage you to do is, if you have time and a little bit of gumption, write to Etsy and be like, listen, don't let this guy have...
So, if I'm hearing correctly, you are condoning this person for allegedly reporting that Etsy and the reason why they had to relocate. That's kind of fucked up, Jessie. Don't you agree?
Access, but can we have the store up for legacy purposes? Because this man is dead. Ain't nobody's baby nana. Ain't nobody's fucking baby nana. Fuck. I was actually pretty concerned nobody's 69. I was actually concerned when I very first saw Cobra like years ago. I thought he was my brother. And I like had a holy shit moment and had to like look into it and find out who the fuck this guy was. So I was like, oh my fucking god. Like if I show you a picture of my brother from childhood, you would understand why I'd be like, oh fuck. Because like we got separated and shit in foster care. I'll show you a fucking picture of this guy though. I'll show you. because you gotta fucking see it. You have to see it to believe it. And I've shared this before, but here we go. All right, you want to see this shit? I know y'all getting off the bus right now, but the adults are speaking about King Cobra J Fest. Yes, we are. So this is my brother. I think this is probably like, I would say he's about 13 here, maybe 12 or 13. Look, he's got the fucked up eye like me and Cobra. See, we've all got it. We've all got the autistic eye.
Right? I'm sorry, okay, I'm not trying to dox her brother.
Do you understand why when I first saw this fella years ago, I was like, I mean, it's not exact, but it's a lot. It's pretty close, I would say. So what we have here is a new store with Clint's name on it, advertising his photo business. And you know what it reminds me of? Okay, I'm going to tell you what it reminds me of.
Hey, Wody, you want to be a mod for me?
Do you know the story of McDonald's?
If you want to.
If you don't know the story of McDonald's, I have a few different resources for you to refer to. Number one would be a book called Fast Food Nation. It is a book that talks about all of the fast food that was created in Southern California a long fucking ass time ago, and how that shit branched out, and now you guys have shit in other fucking states that you're like, yeah, Taco Bell, like, we're like the only ones that have it. No. Taco Bell, Baker's, McDonald's, Carl's Jr., or as you people on the West Coast call it, Hardee's. I think Wendy's? Was Wendy's started here too? Maybe not Wendy's. I don't fucking know, alright? But the story, of course, of, yeah, Taco Bell food. The story, of course, of I'm not Aunt Joshy.
I got you, Wording. I got you.
I got you. I'm not Aunt Joshy. Okay. I'm Auntie Jessie. It's pronounced
I got
Jessie.
You. There you go.
So now listen. But thank you for spelling it with an IE. Because in this channel, we fucking represent the motherfucking IE. Okay, alright, so McDonald's, right? So these fucking brothers, they're like, listen, let's fucking make burgers and make them fast and cheap and just fucking get people moving. You don't have to eat your fucking, you don't have to dress up, you don't have to come into the restaurant, just fucking eat in your car. You can eat it in your car or go to a park or whatever, right? Yeah. The second, of course, resource I would tell you would be the movie, The Founder. Okay, that's an excellent movie as well. And it is about the McDonald's story specifically, whereas the book Fast Food Nation is going to have stories of various different people who started their shit here in Southern California.
Yeah, she goes off a tangent a lot.
McDonald's was made right over there, San Bernardino, California, the very first one. They practiced how to make the burgers as fast as possible by going out on a fucking tennis court and drawing the shit, and they choreographed. McDonald's was fucked by a particular company, and it's a little bit, if I don't know how old you guys are, but it's the fact that there are plaques inside of the McDonald's with Ray Kroc's names on them.
I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about.
So, Clint not opening a store called, like, Cobra's Catchy Craporium, or, like, Boglamville, or, like, Josh Saunders, R.I.P.
Okay,
Josh, anything that had anything to do with his son, and not Clint Saunders' photo. It's nice here. No car accidents. I I have a hard time. Believing that you don't have car accidents. Activists pretending to be women. You're just kind of stupid, aren't you? You're not even fun about it.
So, just a fair warning, she does get a little graphic-y. She tends to get sexual with a lot of topics as well as her chat, so.
Like if we're gonna come here and nag Auntie Jessie to try to like get her engaged in like some sort of don't say that about the trans like you gotta.
She has a child,
he's
adult
not from
child who
fucking
is
anywhere.
trans
He's from
as well.
Russia. He's from fucking his mother's butthole. That's where he's from. Fucking.
She's obsessed with a lot of anal and butt.
Piece of shit. Anyways, right. So do you understand what I'm saying about like the plaque with Ray Kroc's name as the founder in all of these McDonald's, but nothing acknowledging the McDonald's boys who made us a burger in like 28 seconds. And they gave it to us hot, and they gave it to us wrapped in a fucking
As far as I can tell with her,
"Eat it,
yeah,
your
she
car."
does, Ani. She tends to, she's a clout farmer. She
American
will
Girl 8535.
stream whatever gives her the most clout.
Because the sulfur hay
Yep,
gate
exactly,
guys,
Wody.
you know,
Exactly. Yep.
Be careful.
Yep.
He'll try to neg you and try to goad you into a weird little argument too, but you just gotta not let him do that. You just gotta be smarter than them. And we are most of the time. Proud to be an American. Well, I kind of know I'm free, except for all those people who died.
The reason why he opened the store in his name because someone reported the Etsy account allegedly. And she's gloating about that. So.
Anyways. Anybody planning on flying anytime soon?
We're going to fast forward in a few minutes. Hold on.
I refuse to fly on any airplane. I've never been on a plane. I want to. Release! It was startling. Listen, it is so, I don't quite have it, but it's, right, okay. You belong in a sphincter? Is motorboat those cannons? Not with that. There's a chapter in there where she talks about there being this fucking male is North Dakota words. All of the, and everything's kind of fucked up. You're from America where we have class.
Yeah, she really makes no sense.
I got class too. No, you cannot suck on them. I'm actually enrolled in school right now. I'm actually in several different.
I agree.
Classes.
Whereas
you know what I'm learning? You know what
he
I'm
said it's very irritating watching everyone act like they were best friends with Cobes, as if they got to choose what happens in any of this. I 100% agree.
I'm learning. I'm a very, 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 very learned woman with learning disabilities, and you know. I haven't had a hell of a lot of time to like put in like good energy into my education. You know, like I pass classes, but do I really retain that knowledge? I don't know, you. But now, because I have a really fucking decent life, all right?
I bet you do.
It's not super duper fancy, but look, all of my fucking basic needs are met. That's not something that I had growing up. And also when I was doing college classes, I had children, which
She's
means
in college,
I
guys.
can either be an A student and a C mom, or a C mom and an A student. And I chose to be a C student and an A mom. And it paid off, because look at how fucking cool Wade is. Like, damn. You need to chill on the language. I can't.
She really does gloat a lot about her oldest son who's in the Marines, but she doesn't talk about her other child who is trans. I'm curious about that.
Yeah, it's literally ingrained in me, bro. I grew up with a man in my life who like stands at the TV and yells whole fucking like.
So Worse actually made up a really good point too. Let's see. I'm just curious to cover. I might be curious to cover some of this because she made a huge deal out of emailing her streams to the corners after he died. I guarantee you that went right to the trash bin. I 100% agree.
You know, big, threatening, terrifying things to the girls playing tennis on TV. Like, it wasn't like, you know, that bad, but I mean, he's like, you fucking piece of shit! Why the fuck can't you have the ball? Like, shit, you know what I'm saying, Cobes? But also the fun thing, oh man, you can't fucking name yourself that, bro! Oh shit, did I unhide him? I fucking unhid him! No, in the household, and this man was so fucking autistic and obsessed with cuss words. Always named his names on the video game. He always put himself in as butt or ass. Usually butt. He really liked butt. Everything was butt or buddy. Butty. Glad there wasn't a lot of intense yelling when I grew up.
But just to show everybody, I want to show this post again. This is what she was talking about. So I'm going to show it again. I'm not going to read it. Oh, no, Auntie, she never learns. She was demonetized twice because of the shit she was covering. She never learns. So this is the reason why. Someone reported the page, and this is what, I guess, I don't know if the dad wrote this, but someone wrote this, and I guess they took a screenshot. Okay? I know I'm talking too much, and I do apologize. She also made another post. I'm not even going to read the comments. It's fucking gross. She then yesterday's post. So this was the dad was selling. So that's what she was basically saying. Talked about Reverend Shani, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Let's see.
No. They call it, which you're like, oh my god, incest, okay, but listen, covert incest is a form of non-physical sexual abuse. Okay, but that's not the one I'm looking for, because even if it wasn't sexual, there's a level of like replacing the spouse with the kid, and the kid having to take over the emotional burden that they're, you know, in your case, your dad used to be like complaining all his shit to mom, and she's like, you know what, I'm tired of your fucking bullshit. And so then he's like, damn, well, I guess I gotta fucking tell Ginger all about that shit now. And then they become like emotionally dependent on you.
You guys want to see the Hussy stream earlier? Because there was some juicy stuff that happened there, and the chat replays up. You guys want to watch it? Give a 1 in the chat.
Like parents
or 69 if you don't.
Details about their sex life, financial problems, or marital issues with a child, expecting them to act as a confidant or a counselor. Partner substitution, a parent treating a child as their primary emotional partner, creating an overly intense, enmeshed relationship.
Oh, I see what you mean, Anya. I do apologize. You have a valid point.
Forced caretaking, requiring the child to soothe the parent's emotional distress or manage their emotional stability. Right? So there's a lot of fucking things that go into that. But
I'm about to just switch off of this because I don't like the topics that she covers. You guys want me to switch out?
I might go 45 minutes, but I can't. It's part of whatever the fuck it is that I am. So anyways, you've been no contact for almost 10 years, and it should stay that way because there's no reason for you to go backwards. Unless this guy reaches out and is like, listen, I went to therapy and I found out that I fucked you up real bad and I would like to talk about it if you would like to talk about it.
Let's switch to Hussy because I think you all got the gist of it.
Don't go seeking it.
Jessie, go fuck yourself. Literally to the highest order. Oh yeah, Emo was live earlier, but he was just playing some weird shit. It was funny. Pistachio was live too. That was interesting. Okay, let's switch off. I don't think you guys want to hear about essay and stuff from Jessie. I really don't care about Rev and stuff, to be honest.
Where do you think they are? Some say in a motel, and I think whatchamacallit, Raccoon Man said that they're back at the Nutcracker house. Hey, Ramen. So I put semi-open panel. Does anybody want to come up? Is she still claiming the boys? No. No. Hussy, she got her YouTube check on the 21st. Well, if the 21st lands on the weekend, you don't get it. You get it on the following Monday. So she got paid yesterday. Thank you, Monica. Yeah, 21st was Saturday, so she didn't get paid Saturday, not Sunday. She got paid yesterday. They're going to run out. Oh, yeah, David, for sure. I wrote this. Yeah, they got paid yesterday. But how much could they have? I mean, they have to share it amongst two people. Hotel is going to cost them at least $50, $60 a day. I think they're going to milk the hospitals as much as possible because that's free and it comes with food. So that's going to keep her happy. Rev, he'll manage outside. She got a good amount this time. She said she wasn't monetized. Is that true? Currently, I believe she's not monetized. She is monetized? Oh, well. I don't see her getting any super chats if she's monetized. Blaze and Banter said, no, she's not monetized. Okay, so Blaze is saying no, Memphis is saying she is. It's easy to find out if she's monetized. Hold on. I can go to her video and look for the $sign. No, she's not monetized. Yeah, she was a month ago, yeah. Hussy, they will not survive. No, I mean, Shani, listen. For the past how many years Shani has been sitting on a couch, not lifting a finger? You think she's going to survive out on the street? No way. She couldn't even, I don't know how far that building that they wanted to fuck outside of is from Sheets. But even if it was a couple of blocks, she couldn't even handle going back and forth to Sheets. She can't walk. I mean, she can if she wants, but she's not going to. Her Cash App was shut down. All right, Rainbow, so I think the problem was that the link was not correct. And it's currently active. Hey, Ladybug. Her Cash App is still up, yeah. Yep. But they were people that reported it because they left it in her comments. They left it in her comments and they said they reported it. I'm not telling you guys to report it, no. Hey, Rainbow. Maybe she got another channel. Y'all have always felt like she's using those boys' social security numbers. She could get in a lot of trouble for that. Is she gonna get in a lot of trouble? Is she gonna wait? Cash App is only America. Mm-hmm. Do you think she will shave her head too, since she's been wearing? No. No, she don't care. She'll have lice. She don't care. She got warts. I cannot believe people are giving her money. Oh, you want the link, honey? I didn't see you, boo. Hold on. There you go, sweetie. I can't believe people are giving her money, but it always happens. People are always donating money. And you know what? It's because they want the show to go on. I honestly believe that is the only reason. Hey, honey.
Hello.
I think that is the only reason people are donating to these two clowns, because they want the show to go on. Right?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I don't know. All that food really pissed me off, because there's so many hungry people out there.
The children that were living under the roof at the time were two of them.
Children, right. And you have all that fucking food. And now you want people to donate. No.
They still wanted people to donate back then, if I'm not mistaken, because that's right around the time they ran out of money.
Yes.
Hold on to your horses. It's gonna get good. I promise.
G-Man is saying I had to go and buy.
Again, I'm not trying to insinuate any hate or take away any clout or views or anything from this content creator that we're watching right now. Just to be clear.
And blah 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 blah. Yeah, but G-Man, do you see what we see? You saw all this. You literally saw all of this shit.
Well, yeah, that's why I don't believe for a second. Okay, so he did help support them. He said he bought food and stuff, but
yeah,
what?
I
believe that he did, but at the same time, that food didn't go to the boys. You know what I mean? I think that he either is just completely blind and didn't realize what was going on, or I have no idea.
I think he knew what was going on. I mean, we all knew.
I mean, you can see.
Yeah, and I think taking them to KFC, I think he said, or he took them out to eat a couple of times. I think that was the right thing to do, because that's the only way they're going to eat, is if you physically take them out to eat. Make sure the food goes in their mouth.
Monica, who showed up in chat? Your second stream, HD shows. Who's that?
Who's HD?
I don't know what happened yesterday. I know I had you guys on panel.
Oh, Hecate showed up?
Okay.
Oh, fuck. That's the one I'm suing.
Well, I'm just going to say I don't really know much about Hecate's daughter, if that's who we're talking about. Hecate did leave a comment on that video, though, and she basically just told me that Val is looking for content, and that's why she did what she did yesterday. It was the video you guys were on. I missed the whole freaking thing, right?
Uh-huh.
But she left a comment on there. It's still up and posted, and basically just said that Val and 21, they don't have, like any content. So this is what they're doing, is trying to make it,
Yeah.
which is what happened yesterday. I guess.
Hecate, we knew that already. I'll talk to you about her privately.
Okie dokie, artichoke, but I didn't hear like any of that. My internet, so I thought it was my cats, okay, because they're always knocking over my Wi-Fi repeater.
Blame it on the pussy.
I did, and then it still wasn't working. So I was like, what the frick? So I finally called the internet people. I'm like, look, I said, it keeps booting me off the internet. What's going on? There was something wrong outside. I guess there was some damage from the shitty weather we've had.
Mm-hmm. So it's working fine now, I take it.
Yep, I haven't been booted off. They just left this morning at around, oh God, they got here early as hell.
Okay.
But yeah, it's working. I haven't been booted. I couldn't even get it out. I missed grow the fuck up.
I was going to bring that up because, like, what?
I do have something to say. Unicorn Girl in Mistress really need to stop. Her whole life was about me last night. These people ain't got no fucking lives. They really got to sit there and talk about me. For fucking real, y'all. Like, let's grow the fuck up.
I was going to bring that up because, like, why is she talking about it?
Mistress, because we're not friends. Unicorn, because, and this is crazy because, and there's a lot of people that were in that live, and some of them are actually in this chat that heard Mistress say how much she hates Unicorn and that she's going after her.
Oh, really?
Just like the G-Man thing said that Unicorn Girl was sending her emails and threatening her, yet you're sitting there on her panel trying to bully someone else. Like, can we grow the fuck up, please?
I don't know. I'm just glad you got her number before you traveled to see her. Consider it a blessing. Seriously.
Right.
Consider it a blessing. And you got a chance 3 fucking times, bitch. 3 fucking times. That's it. You're a good friend. There are people out there that deserve your friendship. She ain't one of them.
She'll never get it.
It's a loss for you, honey.
No, I don't feel like at first, for the first couple of days, I was crushed. Don't get me wrong, because she really was a good friend, in my opinion. We were fucking close. But anyone who can pretend to be such close friend and say I love you and shit like that, but then go and trash me repeatedly on the internet, that you were never my fucking friend, because I could say a whole lot of shit about her and her husband, but I don't, because they were my friends. I thought they were my fucking friends. So what is she gaining from this?
No, and to drop those text messages when you proved nothing. So it just made you look bad. If she was
made her look stupid.
Yeah. I mean, if you're lying about something and she could prove
love you,
that
Jeff
you're lying,
yeah.
That's one thing. But literally, you didn't do anything to her. Your feelings are hurt. And then she shows her true colors by dropping those text messages. It proves absolutely nothing. There was nothing wrong in there. And I don't know what her claim was in dropping those text messages. What is she trying to prove?
Hey, David Anthony's Gay Fantasies, go fuck yourself. Do you hear anybody crying? Y'all really ain't got nothing better to do with your time? You really don't have anything better to do? For fucking real. These people are relentless. It's literally because I cry. I've cried on panel a few times, and I don't give a fuck because I'm a real fucking person. Sometimes I wear my emotions on my sleeve, but fuck y'all. It just, to me, it just makes y'all look pathetic because you're messing with me even more. Let's grow up, people. Hey, I wrote this.
Hey. Could you hear us?
Hey. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear everybody. How you
Okay.
doing, Blaze? Hope you're
I'm
feeling
good.
better.
How are you? I definitely am. Thanks to Fallon, Hussy, you know, like the community, like the people who aren't pieces of shit. Everyone's really just like, no more crying over spilt milk. I should have learned my lesson the fucking first time. And I'm done. Save
Now,
my tears for people who matter.
how long ago did the first time happen? Like, did all this happen in a short span of time?
No, it's been over so many months. The first time I encountered hers after she was on Drader's panel.
I didn't even know that. She was on Traders?
Yeah, she originally was on Drader's panel, and I felt bad because apparently, like, Drader seen right through them, okay?
Good.
Drader seen through all this shit.
I lost the thread of this conversation. I'm sorry. I lost the thread. I was doing something for like the last 5 minutes or so.
We were talking about,
I don't know.
how I started with Mistress, like how I even met her.
Oh, okay. But the karma chick? All right.
Yeah, Karma. So she was on Drader's chat, and I actually felt bad because I felt like Drader in the chat were picking at her. And like working in medical as long as I have, I knew that this woman was actually disabled.
Mm-hmm.
And it bugged me. And I'm like, God, this woman had her last little money taken from her. Now she's getting made a clown online. Well, you know what? I see why Drader did it now. She's not broke. She doesn't. I'm not even sure that Shani and Rev stole from her now. I know that there was groceries that went to that address, but how do we know she didn't? Okay, because like she says, she's so fucked up on drugs all the time. She can't remember what she says and does, right?
Is that video still up on Drader's panel? I would love to watch it right now.
I'm not sure. That was so long ago. I'd have to look.
I can check too. Hold on.
Yeah, I think they're close together. They're not that far away from each other, Shani and Karma.
Well, Shani
Yeah.
was in Pennsylvania, and Karma said she was in.
She's in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Blaze.
then, I don't know how that works then, because the amount of money was.
Are you there? Uh-oh, my
Sorry,
phone.
Yeah, it's going in and out, David.
broke up.
So essentially, I really didn't hear what you said, but to answer the question is she went into Shani and Rev's Walmart app and used her credit card number.
Is that what she said?
Right.
Yeah, that's what she said. Is it was
accusation
used.
is that, Shani used her card without permission. That she let her use it earlier for a small amount.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shani went later and drained the whole thing.
That's what she's
And
saying.
I don't know how much it was supposed to be,
300.
but if it's over a certain amount, then the federal, because it's across state lines, the feds will get involved. But
They're not going to do anything. It was $300.
If it's under a certain amount, they're not going to do anything about that.
If it even
It would have to be like local or something.
Yeah, no, that's why
They would
when
just
they
make a
said
note
some
of
of the
it.
stuff about the police, the police can make a note of it, but I told her a long time ago, you'll never see that money. They're not going to pursue charges. It's a misdemeanor. They're going to knock it down to
Right,
like a
you'd have to
civil
do
matter.
it several more times to other people. They would keep it on the record and stuff in case her name pops up in this kind of situation again. And then,
gee, look,
then
it
they would
hasn't.
charge her.
Yeah, I
so
wouldn't.
I think maybe she made it up. I think she made it up.
After everything I've been through with this bitch, she made it.
What, hon?
What'd you say, Huss?
I said I wouldn't believe everything that comes out of her mouth. She looks like a phony.
I had to learn that the hard way, and let me tell you, she is.
I never
She
got
did the pony.
Drader's opinion. I would have.
Trader
Yeah.
didn't buy it. So from what I remember of that day, is he wasn't buying it. Like Mistress's man was all strung out on Adderall and shit. So he was acting a fool. Kept
Dude.
talking over her. Like it was a mess. Just like their normal like type of broadcast. But Drader could, had obviously been talking to them prior and could see through the bullshit. So I think when he put them on panel, I guess they weren't watching. But he essentially just cracked jokes here and there. Like he didn't believe it for a fucking second.
Sadly, there are people, there's not many, but there are people that will make up stuff about Shanny to get some sort of attention or something from it. Like, I don't know if there was any truth to that person that claimed that Shanny scammed her out of like $4,000 or something. And they said it in my chat when I was doing a live stream, and I was like talking to this person about it, telling them that they should talk to the police and all that. So apparently there was this woman, I forget where she's from, like Southeast Asia somewhere. And Shanny had scammed her out of thousands of dollars apparently. And then, that would be wire fraud. And I told her this, well, she needs to contact the authorities, Interpol and all that stuff. And never heard nothing about it since.
Did these people show any proof?
No, they just said it happened. Because they were like business. It was the woman. Okay, the guy was complaining that it was his wife that got scammed, and she had like the credit cards and stuff, or she was on some kind of list. They made, according to him, they were in business. They owned businesses and stuff, so they had like a lot of money. And they felt sorry for Shanny because she was saying she needed money for the kids, and of course the kids weren't there because that's one of the things she used to do. Right after the kids first got taken away, she would still tell people she had the kids so that they would give her more money. And then she gave her like $4,000 over like a couple of periods, like a couple of times, quite a bit here, quite a bit there. And then I never heard nothing from it. I never heard nothing more about it. So I think either they dropped it or there was just somebody just making it up.
So she privately talks to people and says she still has.
She has multiple platforms. She used to do what we called back in the day cold calling, but she would like on different platforms and through private messages and stuff. That's why they complain about their emails so much, is because they look at every email, because they solicit money from people, or at least they used to. They solicit money from people through emails and so forth.
Well, this is definitely karma what they got. I don't feel sorry for them at all.
They're not gonna survive if they stay on the street. And they're just pulling the same grifts over and over again. They're like saying, please help us,
Do you think they're going back in that house? Do you think the house is done and the uncle said, no way you're
going back? I don't think so. There's a slight chance that could happen, but I really doubt it. And if the uncle is sick, like we've been hearing, and he might be like on his way out, they're definitely not getting that house.
What do you think, Blaze?
I don't think they're getting the house. Like the uncle can only help so much. And, his kids are probably trying to look after him as well. That's why Kent showed up, or whatever his name is. I think that they fixed it up. They may not be selling it because it's a family home. Maybe they want to give it to people who will take care of it in the family. That's the only thing I can think of. He tried giving it to Rev.
Right.
And we all stayed in how that went.
Grandmother. Yeah.
Where did you find
his grandmother?
Picture? Memphis. Memphis says there's a new picture of the house. It's still condemned. How did you see this, honey? Where can I find that picture?
What they mean by that picture, it's from the Cinderblock Boys, and Idiot Frank posted on his community tab first. Just FYI.
It still has stickers on the door.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, it could very well be. I mean, you've
Unless
seen
Kristen
the
drove
shape
by.
of it.
How's it? You can always check Zillow if it's on the
Well,
market.
that is their only prayer, is to get the house back, because they're going to run out of places to go. And I don't know how it really works with the shelters. I looked it up, and it's 30 days. You got to have something else going on in 30 days. But there's another program you can get into that's more long term for like over a year. But you have to work your program. They're not going to work a program.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like something they would need because neither one of them have actually worked. And
You know what they're going to do? They're going to use another homeless person.
Yeah, they're not going to work a program. They're going to get people, and then they'll be on the street for a couple of days. Then they'll be back in the motel. But they can't even, especially when you get into the colder months, they wouldn't even make it one night.
hell no. Dude, Shanny,
I'm not gonna say it
go dump
unless
the
they
bucket
unless they
channel.
move. Yeah, unless they move someplace warm, which is if they can't get anybody to help them anymore. That's their only prayer, is that they move to someplace warmer, like Vaughn did.
It's
I
called
don't
Shanny
know.
Dump the Bucket.
Yeah, Shanny, go dump the bucket. See, I'm not sure if warm would be good for Shanny because while she is morbidly obese at this time,
Well, the
it's
dead of
more
winter
like she's
certainly
getting
wouldn't.
older. She's getting
I meant warmer
older.
than this. I mean warmer than freezing, like in the middle of winter. Warmer
Oh.
than that. Yeah, she's
She's got
definitely
all
wouldn't
those
survive that.
layers to keep her warm.
That's not going to stop frostbite.
That doesn't. Hell no.
And they're not going to look up. There's videos and stuff that you can look up. Heck, I found a couple of them where they'll tell you how to survive the brutal winter being homeless. And there's a lot of interesting, good information in there. They're not even going to do that because it will require work. It will require them gathering the material they need, putting it together. They're not going to do anything like that.
All right, so this
The people are.
Unless they trick someone to do it for them.
this is posted 11 hours ago. Shanny and Rev's house is still condemned, even has some new paperwork posted as well. Credit for posting this. All hail Tentos to the Cinder Block Boys. Oh, well, I wonder what this says.
21's in your chat causing trouble.
Block him.
21.
Block him.
21's
Hey,
in your
21.
chat causing
Go
trouble.
fuck
Yeah.
yourself, you dumb cunt.
There you go. Bye. What's the red notice? I can't see it, but it's on Shanny. Go dump the bucket. That's not the real one? Oh, it's not the real? Okay. Well, they got blocked anyway.
It's the same account that was.
Yeah, if you
fucking
come
with
in
me
here
yesterday.
using 21,
You're getting blocked.
yeah, if you come in here using 21 or any of the other people that like to come in here and cause you problems, then
Give me
yeah,
a
then they're asking for it.
Grow the frick
Even if it's
up.
not really them, they're asking for it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that person I remember specifically was in another chat I was in yesterday saying the same stupid shit. I bet it's Unicorn Girl somewhere along those lines.
Probably.
Probably.
But she's
Who
not
knows?
smart enough to make that
And-
many stock accounts. Sorry. Unicorn Girl.
Yeah, I told this to Fallon in her chat. I think it was yesterday. That the people in the G-Man that are on G-Man side and all those, because she's made a distinction. You stay on your side of the fence, we stay on ours, more or less, is what she was saying. And
Right.
I told her those people are only going to destroy their own lives because that's what they do. They will pick at each other until there's nothing left. G-Man's part of that. That's what he like. It's been pointed out. He doesn't have anything other than whatever he gets from manual labor and whatever little bit his family gives him. That's all he has, and he didn't have anything other than that until he ran into Jason, and now he's got something.
Right.
If it wasn't for Jason and Shanny, he would be broke. He would be broke now.
I got a feeling he's
Crazy.
going to go back there now that
And he's trying to sort
he's going to go
through the
back.
ashes. He's
Grab
trying to
his
sort.
bike. Hold on. Can you hear me, David?
I can
I hear you.
Okay. Rev invited him to come there. Now that he has an invitation,
Yes, he did.
He's going.
I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
G-Man's going to go meet with him?
Yep. He probably thinks that he'll get some money. What's the worst that's going to happen? He'll buy them some food. Seriously, what's the worst that's going to happen? If they don't have the deed to the house.
On one hand, he said, come over. Right. On one hand, he said, come over. And then in the same, like a couple sentences later, he said, don't give us any problems or something.
You guys, is David breaking up?
Not anymore.
Okay.
I was
for a
breaking up?
minute.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You were for a minute there.
If he doesn't have the deed to the house and he's fucking broke, what is G-Man going to get from him at this point?
He still thinks he can get that fucking deed from Uncle Tommy. You heard his ass.
Yeah,
True.
he thinks there's a chance that Jason will get that house.
Yeah, didn't he also say, I think that Jason is coming into money, he has money? I think he did say that.
A lot of people have been saying that, but I haven't heard anything. The most I've heard was a couple thousand, which for them would be a good amount of money. That's first and last on an apartment. If they get a job, they'd be able to keep
Right.
it.
They can't get an apartment with their rental history. They can't.
That's true. And there ain't no way.
The only
someone
way
would have to rent it.
possible. Yeah, the only way possible is to save up the entire lease.
Yeah, that's not possible for them.
I don't know. They'd have to put
And then
some sort
pray
of
that they never do a background check.
No, most
Yeah.
people are going to do background check. The first look at them, are you kidding me? Could you imagine looking at them and say, yeah,
One
we're
of
not
my
doing that on you guys?
Tyler.
Kyla,
Info on something.
you're going in and out, David.
One of my clients. I'm sorry. Can you still hear me?
On and off. Go ahead. One of your clients?
One of my clients used to be into real estate, was a landlord. And he said that he never went with background checks because the landlords give you a good report because they want to get rid of a bad tenant.
That's
So
weird.
that's possible.
They
That's what
wanna
I'm
get
saying.
rid of a bad tenant
Most
and
probably wouldn't. Most probably would go with a background check, but there are some that won't because of what my landlord said. It's been his experience that he would call a previous landlord and they would get rave reviews, and then he'd rent to them, and then they were absolutely terrible. So he figured that they just wanted to get rid of a bad tenant. So it's possible they could find somebody that won't do a background check, but unlikely.
Yeah, not a smart move.
I don't know. A lot of people in that area may recognize their faces because of everything that's been going on there.
Well, in either situation, they can't save up any money, especially now that it came out that he's doing meth.
Yeah, he said that. He put that out there all on his lonesome. I was shook when he said that. I just didn't make it a
Would you
mess.
rent to someone that admitted to doing meth?
No, absolutely
Never.
not.
They destroy your property.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't rent to those two as soon as I look at them. You can kind of know, right? But
That's why.
I'm sorry that doesn't sound right, but their behavior, everything, like you can do. I would go with my gut feeling, like no, I would not.
Right, it sounds messed up, but when you're a landlord, you're in a business.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a charity. You're a business.
And that's the way
Also-
Shani and Rev looked at people, as charities.
I would not be comfortable around them. That's why I would not rent to them. And if I'm not comfortable around them, I wouldn't want my other tenants to be around them either. They would not feel comfortable.
Right, that's actually in the lease. It's actually in the lease that you don't do drugs. You can only smoke in certain areas. You can't have the police coming all the time. I mean, they can evict you for any of those things. If you had the police come to your house
Tyler,
like three
sure.
times in like the last couple of months, they could look into it and decide we don't want you here because you're always having the police come. We don't like that.
Yeah, no,
They could break your lease and kick you out.
I would definitely not rent to them. No way.
Damn. Never in life.
They're done. They're screwed. The only prayer they got is for someone to let them live with them.
Even
And
if
that-
they
and
go
that-
to a
that
low
won't last.
income, even if they go to a low income building, they have to show proof of income. Where is their income?
Well, if they don't have any, they don't have to pay rent.
I
That's the
suspect,
purpose
as
of
I
loan.
mentioned in the comments section, I suspect that Shanny and Jason might have names and social security numbers of different people.
I think you may be right. She does have, I mean, her parents are gone. Her children, she had access to all their information.
Well, G-Man put out a video a couple years back where he went into the house that he threw them out of, and he found a list of names of people that they called their friends, but they weren't their friends. They were just names of people they were going to try to take advantage of. And my brother's name was on that list. And my brother is not friends to them, never was. And I was like, how in the heck did his name get on that list?
How much you, hold on. Hussy, how much you, what does this comment say? Hussy, how much you want to bet that you've
I
used
believe they did it.
Oh, yeah.
That you've used.
I haven't used it at all.
No,
You mean that they've used?
How much you want to bet that? I
Dave.
think you meant that Dave used, not you.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think
well,
that they have. And you know what? It pisses me off because my parents did the same thing to me, and I didn't know until I was an adult and I tried, making adult moves. My credit was fucked because my parents had been using my
you
social
made
security
adult,
number.
Yeah,
you
bad
made
parents.
adult movies?
No, my
Did
parents
you
used
just say you made adult movies?
No,
like
moves.
adult
Sorry, they
moves.
pumped
You
you.
know
I
what I
was
mean?
like,
Like get
wow.
a credit card, get an
I'm
apartment.
kidding.
I see.
Oh,
Well, I kind
I'm
of
slow.
figured.
Ladies
me
and
alone.
gentlemen, shut the
Shut
fuck
the
up.
fuck up.
Otherwise, I'm
I need a fucking timestamp stat.
Kyla Boo.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I love. I was in your live last night. My internet was not working good. That's why I was not even. I was there, but not.
Yeah, we had an amazing time.
You want to tell us a little bit about what you were doing?
Well, I mean,
Here.
at first, we introduced our new mascot. His name is Jeff. He's gorgeous.
Ooh,
Mhm.
A. Graves was actually in there.
I remember Jeff. That's a hottie.
Jeff is a hottie. He's
That's a
hottie.
hottie.
He's hottie. He's kind of hotter than, yeah. He is.
Stop talking about me.
I'm sorry. Jesus, sorry.
My bad. Sorry.
I know my
Hashtag
avatar
save
is hot.
Jeff. Fallon apparently wants to save Jeff from me because I do horrible things to him.
Oh, good Lord. What did I miss?
I put makeup on him and stuff.
Poor Jeff.
what?
Oh, you'll see Hussy if you look at the live. But yeah, we saw that. We saw some metal stuff where there's a gentleman that finds police videos and everything that the people are screaming, he ad libs metal to, and it's hilarious. You do that, and then we watched basically a cute, and he plays them. Hey Monica,
Type looking deal.
I don't know. The last time I played,
You guys need to get a VR headset because it's way more than games.
oh,
I
there's
like-
Jennifer.
no, I like to.
Jennifer was
I'm
there.
older now, so I like to play adult games in the bedroom. You guys are
Oh,
grown.
well, yeah.
You can do that on VR. I'm not sure where in the store you find it, but there's definitely
I'm
those
telling
kind
you,
of games that will do.
That's not really cool because you're just touching yourself. You might as well just look at
Oh,
pornography.
for fuck's sake!
I don't know. I'm just saying I've heard that they're on there.
Oh, you heard it, right? You never.
I've heard. No.
Ah.
I've seen like YouTube shorts on it.
Why is this person, the game you were talking about is moved over to Nintendo Switch? I'm not talking to
Oh
the
yeah,
Nintendo
that's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I'm getting confused now.
Anyway, he has the original. He has the original Ennui from 2008. It's a vintage game, and so he's been.
Holy shit. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he was actually doing. Was playing. It's one of his things. I think Storm was there. Jennifer was there. Blaze was there. Fallon. Who else? Wee.
Nope.
My bad.
English.
I know it's
Yeah,
11.
Mariah. I got most
Pacific.
of the day off today. I'm just goofing off, right?
Yeah, right now it's Hussy time. That's right, O'Cali.
That's right.
It's Hussy time.
GMT -0.
I didn't get mine yesterday. They might not have gotten theirs yet. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
make any money on this thing. I might get like 100.
Yeah, I'll probably get it today, but I don't see it in my account. But it says between the 21st and the 26th.
Well, they hold back a month.
Oh yeah, I know.
Do you
I've
make
been
over
monetizing.
$100 every month?
Uh-huh.
Oh, lucky you. But
Ties the month of January.
I think if I have like
Yeah.
when I was talking about
Oh.
Jason,
Yeah, I just.
So
blocked-
that was blocked already.
Yeah, I don't. I have no tolerance for chaos.
I mean, it's not a proper rooster if it doesn't choke you.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
zero tolerance. The older I get, I have zero tolerance for chaos. I don't even want to deal with it at all. Yesterday, the only reason why I barged into Blaze's stream is because the person lied about me, and I felt like
You
I
had
want.
every right to defend yourself.
And I just wanted to come up to clear it up. And then I said a few things, some choice words, and that's it. And then obviously you were having internet issues, and I didn't
Yeah, I
want to
missed it.
foul in there. But people are like, oh, you're being so nasty, whatever. This is what some of you people deserve, because y'all have been very nasty to me. Very. So you give the same energy that you get. If you're nice to someone, you have every right to expect the same in return. But if you are not, don't expect to get that from me. I'm not the one. I'm not.
I'm
and
sure
I will never be the one.
the people
I'm
I'm
terrified
sorry
of
Jack, that
Blaze.
were saying it. Like,
You know-
I'm just, why are you scared of me?
I'm scared of you. I for real am. Because yesterday,
I'm a nice fucking
She must- she's
person.
teasing. She's teasing.
yesterday on Fallon's stream that I think 21 came up there and said some bullshit and then was saying some stuff about it. You went off the nut and I was like, oh shit, I'm never pissing her off. I am never
I
pissing her
am
off.
so tired of these pieces of shit
Yes.
talking about us. Get a fucking life. We don't sit here on our panels, like, granted, we're talking about it now, but we don't make we're not trying to make content. We're not trying to trigger people so we have
No,
content.
we got
Well, that's
jobs
the
and
lowest
stuff.
of the fucking low. Like,
We got-
grow the fuck up, you little
Yeah.
cunt. You and 21 need to grow up. Don't
Yeah.
go
Call him
fucking with other
Blackjack.
people because
Call
you
him
don't
Blackjack.
make content.
I'm sorry, Blackjack. Sorry, Blackjack.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, my bad. Yeah, no, she scared the shit out of me, and I was like, okay, well, I know who's getting a fruit basket in the morning, just to make sure we're on good terms.
You watch this on Blaze and Banter's channel. Somebody please put the link of Blaze's channel and also Kyler and Storm's channel. And I wrote this channel.
Oh, I love Blaze. I think she's great. She's just,
You guys are all nice, and if someone treats you poorly, they shouldn't expect respect in return. It doesn't work that way, especially on the internet. No. And you go and you talk worse shit, and then you come and judge someone.
Hey, Chief Pringles can.
Sorry, Kim.
Up your ass, sit on it, spin.
Uber incident.
Sit on it.
Yes,
Sit.
I did. Yep.
I actually, no, I got him.
Thank you. Sit on it. Spin.
I knew exactly what I was doing, and I knew it was going to get attention, and it was all for fun. That's all it is. All right? I'll just addressed it again. Bye.
I didn't know you were acting. I thought you were legitimately intoxicated.
No,
it was funny.
it was meant to be funny. Like, look, I would have never aired something, okay, if I didn't think that it was going to be funny. The only reason why I privated it is because someone told me to. I didn't even look at it. I wasn't worried about it. I know who I am, and I know how I carry myself, okay? I have a potty mouth, and that's about the extent of where I take it, to a potty mouth. I'm from New York. You come to New York, you're going to hear a lot of this stuff. And I have a lot of respect for people. But when I'm putting on a show, I'm putting on a show. It's like I'm, what's the word? Roasting people.
The funniest part was when the driver said he didn't speak English.
I didn't.
And you were giving him breeze, and the driver was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought it was funny when I said, how old is you? And he said 75. I said, well, you need to go to bed.
That's what I think.
Of course I have respect for the elderly. Of course I do. It was all supposed to be funny. Some people, they'll take that and say, oh, you are the most disrespectful.
Whoa, Von Beardo, what the heck's going on?
Sir?
Like Skelter.
Excuse me.
Wait, that's probably not him. Could somebody check?
That is Von Beardo. That's why I'm so confused.
That's right. Is that really Von Beardo?
I'm trying to get to his fucking channel. Here's my phone.
How rude. Okay.
It is him. That's why I can't respect Skelter, Randall, Storm, and Kyler.
Okay.
Y'all are shit talking me for no reason. I didn't hear them shit talking.
What's going on?
I didn't hear them shit talking you.
I need him to get back to bed and then get up on the right side of it and then get glad in the same pants he got mad in, because I have no idea what he's talking about. That was rude.
I'd never heard. Kyler doesn't even do this content. And
my mirror is usually pretty cool.
Blaze always talks highly of you.
I don't feel like, I don't know, was that really Von Beardo? I've never heard him.
Yes.
I doubt that it's him. He doesn't say stuff like that.
It can't be Von.
Storm did say that she didn't think his wife should be on there giving like
Von Beardo, if this is really you, send me a message, please, privately now. I don't know if this is the real Von Beardo.
We don't believe it's really you.
Monica says it
text
was.
message,
Monica says it was.
Excuse me, if you can send me a text message, Von, or a DM in
Girls are coming in here. I don't even know if that's the real Nick.
Wow.
I thought Nick was pretty much staying off.
Goldilocks says it's not Von.
I don't think that's Nick Bravo either.
What the fuck? All right.
Okay. Well. All right.
I've never heard Von speak that way, but
Von doesn't talk like that. He's very rational. He would never come in here and start disrespecting people.
Well, there are a lot of...
No, it's not him, you guys.
It's not him?
It can't.
I don't think that's Nick.
I'm texting him right now.
Text him right now. Let's just wait.
Let's before we jump to conclusions.
Storm, there are a lot of people that didn't agree with the video. So if he wants to single you out,
like, and Randall and me, like, what the hell?
What are your mods doing right now?
What do you mean?
Aren't they blocking these people?
Who?
Well, like the guy that came in saying that he's Von Beardo, and then whoever this guy is claiming to be Nick Bravo.
Oh my God. Okay, so it is Vaughn.
Okay,
What?
that's what everybody's saying.
Okay.
You haven't said anything bad about Vaughn, have you?
I haven't.
Me? No. Like, he's
Then what is he talking about?
I don't know. Vaughn, do you want to come on panel?
Okay.
I don't know. I was talking stuff mostly about Deanne Rose. I never said anything about Vaughn.
Randall said
Rendell.
that.
Rendell's coming.
No. Randall did the comment. He said, it's because we talked down to Stevie and it's his loss.
I have a text from Von Beardo that he would like me to read the chat.
Okay.
Says I get these screenshots of Storm and Kyler talking shit on my wife, and Randall called saying that I collect rejects, and Skelter talking shit on me. I'm just addressing that. I see y'all and don't come around my chat. Read that on Hussy's stream.
Why can't he come on Hussy's screen to say it on Hussy's screen? I don't understand. The only thing I did when it came to them was say, A, I didn't agree with the fact that they were just kind of the way they were interviewing, which is my right. That's fine. And B, the day that when I went on and said, be very careful
He wants
because
to come up. I'll put the link in the chat, but I have a feeling there are lots of people that are going to click the link. So I'm not going to put the link in the chat unless Von Berto says, you have no issue with me? Okay, I don't want issues with you. I've never talked down to you at all. There were certain things that were done and said by Deanne Rose or your wife that I have different opinions. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But if you want to come up, Vaughn, you are welcome. But yeah, there are people that are not going to agree with you, your wife, the way that, I mean, this is a very touchy situation. You know, the whole Shanny Rev, the kids, the abuse. You know, when I first started too, I had to be extremely careful because I know that people are very invested in this. So at this point, people don't want to hear it's your money, do what you want to do with it. No, because people have been scammed.
Right.
This community, people have literally been taken advantage of. So when you say people getting up on the wrong side of the bed and they're what? No. We are well marinated in this situation. And we need to put the message out there that do not help these people, help other people. And that's all we're saying. But no disrespect to you, no disrespect to your wife at all. I'm not about that.
no, and I mean, I was being serious. I literally don't know, except the fact that I was agreeing with a few things. I don't hang out in here. I don't do shanny shit. I do any of that shit.
No, you don't. You never do.
So if it's because I agreed with a situation or agreed with somebody's opinion, then fuck me forever, I guess. But I've never done anything to this person. So I apologize if I have. And if I haven't, then I still apologize. So
yeah, I've never seen anybody really talk shit. Maybe disagree. Like, you know,
we disagree.
I don't like this interview, or this is bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah, that happens. I got when I was people were telling me, do not put Anja up. Do not put Anja up. Anja was a sensitive subject too, so be careful when it comes with Anja too, Von Berto. I'm just letting you know, because she's an all. Oh, shut it!
That's one.
Anyway, Von Berto, you're welcome to come on panel. But yeah.
Yeah. Dang. Okay. Well, I got up, and within the first 30 minutes, I've pissed somebody off. Is this going to be a good day? I don't know.
Blaze, are you okay, hon?
I'm just like,
Because I know Blaze cares for Vaughn. I know Blaze
yeah,
cares
he's
for Vaughn.
one of my closest friends.
I know. Please don't
Like,
get him.
he helped.
No one is saying he's a bad person. I have no one is saying that. I'm dropping the link for you, Vaughn. And we're not here to argue. Vaughn.
Hey, Angry Viking. Sorry, hon.
Hi, Angry Viking.
No, none of us think he's bad. None of us.
No.
Yeah, he's been in my chats lots of times, and he's always been pretty cool.
Yeah. No, we don't want
Well,
to.
let's just hope this all works out. Like, I don't know exactly what's going on, but it sounds like there's screenshots potentially of
Hey,
stuff
Raccoon.
being said that's unfavorable or something.
Uh-huh.
He's the okay.
I did drop the link for Vaughn.
I mean, that's kind of like the just I get from it. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it maybe just hit a wrong way. I'm so confused. I've never seen Vaughn mad like that.
Vaughn, are you here, hon?
What going on, hoes? How y'all doing today?
All right,
Yeah,
that's
dude. I've never heard Vaughn's voice before.
ban user. You see what I mean? I knew
Yeah.
that people were gonna.
Start pulling.
All right,
bullshit.
ask him if that's him behind stage.
He'll have it as Von Beardo.
No, it's not.
The guy that was just on was not Von Beardo.
No, there's somebody backstage that I don't know if that's him or not.
Is it his name? Does he have his name there?
It just says Vaughn
Well, he had a picture of a rooster,
the Rooster.
a chicken, or a hen, or something. It looked like a chicken.
Well, I'm just double checking. I don't know. Anybody could copy the same picture. Could you text them, Blaze?
Sure thing.
I am incredibly confused right
It
now.
could be just a troll.
It could be a troll. We already got one. I ain't ready to get another one. Yeah, Fluffles, that was not him.
No, that was not Vaughn. Yeah, he is backstage.
Okay.
He said that's me.
Hey, Vaughn. Vaughn, can you hear me? Vaughn, hello?
Vaughn. Vaughn.
Vaughn, can you hear me?
You got your mic turned on, Vaughn?
All right.
You have
Drop
mic
ball.
problems.
Goldilocks said it's not him, but I just texted him and said that's me. I said, "Are you backstage?" He said, "That's me."
All right. Somebody just came back up. I don't see a picture. Ask him again if that's him, honey. I'm sorry to bother you, Blaze.
Oh, you're not bothering me. Yeah, Goldie, I'm texting him right now. I wouldn't lie, honey.
Okay. I don't even know what you look like. You turned the camera on, but Hannah, I don't even know if that's you. See, I got two Von Bertos backstage. You see someone.
Oh, for fuck's sake, see?
Yeah, one person has the camera on and the other one doesn't.
Let's see the person with the camera on.
No, because he might say something.
Well,
Corn bomb you.
What is Von Berto? What color is his beard?
like a blonde gray.
That's it. Von Berto?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's Vaughn. That's
Okay, hey, hon.
100% Vaughn.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hey, how's it going? Hussy, I have no problem with you. I know that a certain amount of shit talking is to be understood out on these streets. It's no big deal. But whenever a caller can say what she wants, she was shit talking, and I caught her in the moment, and she tried to pivot to something else, and that's fine. But when you talk about my wife, I come alive. I'm very easygoing. I don't care what people think of Wookie or Deanne, like that's their right and stuff like that. But I was just in the moment. I got a lot of shit going on, honestly. I probably shouldn't have said shit in your chat. So I do apologize. But Skelter and me have never liked each other. Randall, I guess, don't like me now. Y'all stay away from my chat then. You know, like streets, whoever. I'm just saying, like, if you don't like shit talking or you just don't come around. That's all. Y'all have the right to feel how you want about Deanne. They did support Shani and Red. There's no doubt about it. So anyway, I just figured I would come up and make sure y'all knew that it was me. It's definitely me.
Okay.
So that's all I had to say.
Does anybody want to say anything to him?
Yeah, please do.
If I said it, I meant it.
Before we continue, and Von Beardo is 100% correct. If you don't like someone, you don't have to go into their chat. You don't even have to leave any comments on any of his stuff if you don't like him. Or you could just block him on your own time and move on. I don't understand what's the fucking problem of him doing 2 interviews and him being on here on the platform just to give us all a good time. People like you fucking ruin it.
Stand by it, but if it offended you, I'm sorry. I kind of figured that we were allowed to say what we felt about the situation. So
Was it actual
she is a
shit talk
therapist.
or?
I mean, she was just saying she's not a therapist. You know, we're not diagnosing you. She's just my wife that happens to be a therapist. That's all it is.
No, see that we are cross. There's a communication cross there, because I was looking in there. I said, "Is she a therapist? This person a therapist?" And then someone wrote, "She's not." And I said, "Oh, she's not a therapist."
Then I corrected it.
And then you personally said she is a therapist, and I said, "Okay." And then I personally went on and said, "Be careful," because I went on and I got my ass handed to me, so I would be very, very careful. So honestly, it was just cross communication. So this was
Okay. Fair enough. Then I apologize to you specifically.
That's
But
all right.
Storm was shit talking. You know, I just don't understand like why this shit has to be so toxic. And I guess I'm just kind of, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of wondering why I'm even doing this shit anymore, like in this space. And it just makes me emotional when somebody talks shit about my wife. Honestly, that's really what it comes down to. So
I love Stevie. She's a beautiful lady, inside and out.
yeah, she's the best. She really is. And Hussy, I'm sorry. I have no issue with you. Like, I'll listen to your show and stuff. I don't come around your chat so much because you have a couple mods that can't stand me. Basically, that's it. So,
I don't understand.
But anyway, I apologize for the disruption. And, you know, Skelter and Randall, y'all can still stay away since y'all don't like me. I do collect rejects on my side. That's a fact. And I like the way it works over there. So don't like it, don't come around.
Nobody ever insulted your wife. Storm didn't insult your wife. Randall didn't insult your wife. Like you're taking things to heart that you should not.
Okay, well, my wife doesn't do this shit for views. We both make like super good money. I don't give a fuck about if there were 20 people in a chat versus 2. I don't care. This is for fun.
Ron, can I just ask you one question?
Sure, please.
Can I ask you one question? Did your wife say to you that she felt disrespected by certain people, or you feel that?
I mean, there's been a lot of comments in the chat. I mean, like in, you know, comments and stuff like that for the video. There's been tons of them. It's not a big deal. But, you know, these were brought to my attention. Like, you know, I'm not watching everything, but if somebody says something about me, you know how it is. I see somebody will bring it to you. So they were brought to me, maybe out of context. So Kyler, like I said, if you're not shit talking my wife, no issue there. But we're not diagnosing anybody. I'm nobody. I'm just a truck driver. You know?
That's kind of what both of us were trying to tell you, Storm and I, is that when I went on and tried to say something, at one point very early when I went into Hussy's stream, the person was threatening to call the board, threatening to call license. Both of us were trying to say, please be careful. Please be
Yeah,
careful.
I mean, we're very much aware of not to,
Well, that's
do
what I
anything to
mean.
jeopardize that for sure.
Good. I mean, that's amazing. Good. But none of us had any malice, I don't think. And if your wife personally said she was offended, then I
But she's not.
apologize
She
for
can
it.
give a fuck. I give a fuck. That's
Okay. Okay. Well, if I have offended you, then I am sorry. But it was a cross communication.
okay.
Big part of the YouTube experience is that there is, as with other social media platforms, there's a huge lack of accountability for what people say here. So we gotta really not try to take things too personal.
I usually don't. And Randall, I don't hate you. I don't think about you most of the time. But whenever somebody brings me a comment of you know, talking negatively of me, that's, I'm going to address it if I want to. So it doesn't matter, Randall. I don't hate you.
None of us should feel like we should apologize for being ourselves, especially when we're trying to help. So,
Yeah, I really.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop on.
Yeah, I felt like Kyla was coming
Talk to you
from
later, Von.
because these people they're brutal. Some people are brutal, so I just.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I appreciate you coming up, and
Yeah, Hussy, thank you. Sorry for interrupting your stream too. I was a little bit heated in the
You're
moment.
cool,
whenever
Vaughn.
you're
Okay.
fine. Enjoy the
all
rest.
right.
of your
All right. Have a good day.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
All
We'll
right,
talk later, Von.
all right.
Yeah, it's easy to say horrible things when we're hiding behind, avatars and keyboards and distance. So we know that we can say things without worrying about somebody reacting like they would in person.
But nobody said anything hateful.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying that's just how it is here on YouTube.
I mean, I know for a fact what Kyler said because she said it on my panel. She,
With my camera on.
with your camera on, so that's why I remember that she came up and she asked if she was a therapist or not, and we were going back and forth because none of us were exactly sure until he clarified or Blaze clarified, and then she just said her experience and told him
And in the chat,
to be careful. That's
Yeah.
all it was.
and in the chat, Storm was like, "Yes, I was there. She was threatened. It was bad. Please be careful." So,
Yeah, and there are people that are not happy with the interview at all, and they have a right not to be happy. You have a right to like an interview or not like an interview, but and I also see like if someone is talking about my partner or my wife or my feelings would be hurt too. But honestly, I know it wasn't coming from a place of malice at all.
right. Well,
It wasn't.
all right. Well, I'm gonna see y'all later, all right? Because this is.
No, we can change the subject. You don't have to get down. Kyla Boo.
Don't you do that to me?
Do it again.
I thought you shut the Fallon. What the? Otherwise, I'm piss me. It's Taco Tuesday.
What are you a taco?
I'm a taco. Are you a soft taco or a crunchy taco?
Crunchy.
And Kyler, what about you?
What kind of taco am I?
Are you soft or crunchy?
I'm a soft taco, Hussy. Shut up.
All right, David, your turn.
I like soft tacos.
And
Soft.
you know what? Do you like soft? I'm on TikTok every day, and I'm constantly hearing people say Taco Bell is coming out with new items on a regular. And I'm so jealous because
I just get tacos and burritos. That's all I get from them.
Burritos is not a thing in Mexico.
Oh, hamburgers.
Really?
Hamburger. Yeah, it's not a thing in Mexico. We invented that shit here. It doesn't exist there.
Mm-hmm.
Best Mexican food I ever had in my life was in California.
Yeah. And, if any of my moderators,
That's right, Mikey. No one hates Storm. I don't know. Did she say something?
Storm is not happy with the interview, and Storm has every right not to be happy.
Yeah, but no one. Well, no. As someone said, no one hates you, Storm.
She said she doesn't want to be here if nobody wants her here.
Why would anyone not want you here, Boo?
No, Storm,
That-
I want you
this is-
here.
Yeah, honey. I love you. If like you're worried about you and I, because Vaughn and I are close friends, don't worry about that. That's
No,
between you
Storm.
and Vaughn, love.
You're
I'm
my
sorry.
leader, honey.
I mean, but when people walk in, and I mean, I feel the same type of way.
Guys,
That's why
listen,
I
understand, but we
rule.
love you both.
You guys know my rule. Do not fuck with my moderators. I have made that very clear. I don't think I have to say
Where's
that.
Storm? I hope she's still here.
If you guys fuck with my moderators, you will get a 24-hour timeout. Okay? These are the rules of my moderators. You don't fuck with them, you don't disrespect them, and they have access to the link anytime they want to come up. I think I've made myself clear several times. Okay? You disrespect my moderators on panel, you would get kicked off. All right?
I don't think she's going anywhere. I think it's just hurt feelings. I have hurt feelings. It's whatever.
Somebody's asking, where did Rev admit to doing meth? It was on one of Fallon's
videos.
Yeah, it was. She was reacting to one of his
Finally,
videos, and he let it slip that he was doing meth.
I did a reaction. I posted a reaction to that video.
Oh, so you did as well?
Like, yep. It's very obvious. He says, and I just took a big hit of meth.
wow.
I was like, what? It was just so random. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I remember that.
And unless he's lying about it.
David, hold on. Thank you for being a member, sweetheart. Enjoy your emojis and your membership shout out, sweetheart. Thank you, boo. Go ahead.
Okay, so unless he's lying about it, which is remotely possible that he could be just saying that, but
It is rough.
he'll never have any money.
All right, so that is the recap for that. Von Beardo handled himself very well. Credit goes to him on that. Oh. Manson is not happy today. Apparently he's having an argument with someone who's trying to steal his music. Let's see if let's see if she ended her. Let's see.
Once my hair doesn't look better, I'm allowed to have some like attainable and like almost looking okay sort of looks. Let me get this over to the fellas. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right.
This is the stream that we reviewed earlier.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go to the most definitely what's up section of the fucking Reddit. There you are. Hello, Ginger. Hello, Disco. All right, so.
I'm just going to play this
yesterday we
part
had
one more time and then I'm going to end it.
about how we feel. Hello, Tanya. We had a talk yesterday about how we feel about Cobra's dad, Clint, selling all of his son's like crusty pants. Okay, the streams are gone, by the way, and it's not because I did. Well, it's because I fucked up, is what it is. I was streaming and I pushed something on here, the phone, and then it like took me out of the what I'm seeing right now, which is the stream from the angle of like.
This is in regards to how she felt about Clint. So this is a quick recap on that. We don't care about the chat.
Recording. I don't know. Anyways, I fucked up and couldn't get back into my stream, so I had to delete it. And then I came on for like 10 minutes to like say like, hey guys, sorry about that. Let me just wrap it up or whatever. But then there was just all these fucking guys asking me how many fingers, and I'm like, I'm not. I'm done. I'm spent on this. I don't want to fuck. I'm not entertaining you guys right now. I might entertain some guys though. Like if some guys show up, we might do it. Might entertain some motherfuckers. God, okay, maybe my hair isn't correct. Shit. I need to cut shit with my retard scissors again. I need to cut this shit with my retard scissors. What if I do that right now? What if I just cut my hair with my retard scissors? these retard scissors right here. I don't know how long I've had these, but I feel like, I mean, look, they're not even good scissors. They're not good. Look, they're not clean. I use them to cut all kinds of shit, and I also cut my hair with them. Fucking. So anyway, so that's why there's no streams from yesterday, even though we had a big talk. Now listen. There's been developments because remember we had feelings. We were talking about feelings and how do you feel about these things being listed and the price and just maybe some of Clint is always like it's very like hello fellow kids. I don't know. There's something off, right? He never quite gets down and understands the fans. He's just like, oh, you guys are all fucking retarded too, like my son. Oh my god, let's hang out. I'll sell you a bunch of fucking crusty pants for $700. All right, okay, all right, all right. But we have an update. We do have an update. The update is that Josh's Etsy is getting shut down. Yes. Clint was selling Cobra's items. Oh my god, YouTube official mod. Don't fucking. I'm not that fucking stupid, okay? All right, I'm too smart to let it happen twice. No, it's never happened even once. But anyways, okay. So Clint has been selling the items on Cobra's Etsy store. Now, the TOS on Etsy is that the shops are not transferable. So I cannot open a store, get all the fucking ratings up, and then be like, here you go, sausage my honey. Would you like my Yitty store? Fucking slut. You're a mod too? Me too. You're my cunt wife. Hi, cunt wife. How are you doing, bruh? You living? Are you living? You're living? Anyways. Let me finish this shit that I'm talking about, and then I'll fuck with you, all right? Okay. So anyways, it turns out Tarman is taking credit for this. I am unsure if he actually had anything to do with it. However, listen. God damn it, my cunt. You motherfucker. See what you did? You fucked it up. You fucked up. You fucked up. We could have had something, and you were being a bitch. All right, so here's the deal. This was posted on, I believe this is, so this is an item description somewhere on the current Cobra Craft 1's Etsy. Josh's store is closing automatically this week, and there's nothing we can do about it. We had to set up a new store to continue selling his things. We will spend the next 2 days finishing boxes and shipping all recent orders. We will put together the final packages. There are still quite a few, and start listing them on the new store on Sunday. Now, hold on, guys. Just a fucking second. I want to ask you, what do you think he named the new store? What do you think he named the new store? I do have some nice honkers, but they don't make the clown noise, sadly. They didn't name it nice honkers either. What do you think he named the store? My dead son's shit. That would be actually better than what it is. Clint Saunders photo. I'm selling my dead son's things at a fucking ridiculous price under my fucking name. I don't know. There is definitely some level of like the problem, of course, okay, and is it funny to fuck with Clint? Yeah, it's very funny to fuck with Clint. Don't do that, but it is funny when people do it. Hello, patient. The issue is that Josh's store is a historical artifact on the internet, and it's going to be gone. Gone. Like his channel was gone, but it came back. So, apparently, Tarman's claiming that he's the one that recorded the account or whatever. I have no idea if he did. What I would encourage you to do is, if you have time and a little bit of gumption, write to Etsy and be like, listen, don't let this guy have access, but can we have the store up for legacy purposes? Because this man is dead. Ain't nobody's baby nana. Ain't nobody's fucking baby nana. Fuck. No, I was actually pretty concerned. Nobody's 69. I was actually concerned when I very first saw Cobra like years ago. I thought he was my brother, and I like had the holy shit moment and had to like look into it and find out who the fuck this guy was. So I was like, oh my fucking god! Like if I show you a picture of my brother for from childhood, you would understand why I'd be like, oh fuck, because like we got separated and shit in foster care. I'll show you a fucking picture of this guy though. I'll show you, because you gotta fucking see it. You have to see it to believe it. And I've shared this before, but
Before she does show her brother, I do not condone any harassment or doxing or slander.
see that shit.
Just to be clear.
I know y'all getting off the bus right now, but the adults are speaking about King Cobra J Fest. Yes, we are. So, so this is my brother. I think this is probably like, I would say he's about 13 here, maybe 12 or 13. Look, he's got the fucked up eye like me and Cobra. See, we've all got it. We've all got the autistic eye, right? Okay, so you want to tell me, do you understand why when I first saw this fella years ago, I was like, I mean, it's not exact, but it's a lot. It's pretty close, I would say. So what we have here is a new store with Clint's name on it, advertising his photo business. And you know what it reminds me of? Okay, I'm going to tell you what it reminds me of. Do you all know the story of McDonald's? Do you know the story of McDonald's? If you don't know the story of McDonald's, I have a few different resources for you to refer to. Number one would be a book called Fast Food Nation. It is a book that talks about all of the fast food that was created in Southern California a long fucking ass time ago, and how that shit branched out, and now you guys have shit in other fucking states that you're like, yeah, Taco Bell, like we're like the only ones that have it. No. Taco Bell, Baker's, McDonald's, Carl's Jr., or as you people on the West Coast call it, Hardee's. I think Wendy's. Is Wendy's started here too? Maybe not Wendy's. I don't fucking know, all right? But the story, of course, of, yeah, Taco Bell food. The story, of course, of I'm not Aunt Joshy. I'm not Aunt Joshy, okay? Auntie Jessie. It's pronounced Jessie. I don't have the H. So now listen. But thank you for spelling with an IE, because in this channel, we fucking represent the motherfucking IE. Okay, all right, so McDonald's, right? So these fucking brothers, they're like, listen, let's fucking make burgers and make them fast and cheap and just fucking get people moving. You don't have to eat in your fucking, you don't have to dress up. You don't have to come into the restaurant. Just fucking eat in your car. You can eat it in your car or go to a park or whatever, right? Yeah. The second, of course, resource I would tell you would be the movie The Founder. Okay, that's an excellent movie as well. And it is about the McDonald's story specifically, whereas the book Fast Food Nation is going to have stories of various different people who started their shit here in Southern California. So McDonald's was made right over there, San Bernardino, California, the very first one. They practiced how to make the burgers as fast as possible by going out on a fucking tennis court and drawing the shit, and they choreographed. McDonald's was fucking choreographed. Anyway, so like it's a great, Michael Keaton. It's a great movie. So Ray Kroc, he's a fucking failure. He's like a door-to-door salesman. He's like, I got a milkshake machine. And they're like, yeah, fuck you. Except McDonald's was like, listen, we're going to need like 15 of those. And then he's like, what the fuck? Why? You only need one. Sir, I don't think you understand the volume of business that we fucking do here in San Bernardino, California. And so this man realizes like, oh my fucking God, these boys are onto something. We need to fucking franchise this. And of course, as Ray Kroc invested more into, okay, well, let's franchise. Let's do some things like what we can do is we can buy the land ourselves and then lease the land to the franchisees and make them pay their fucking shit. So it's like we're getting double paid, man. Right. A lot of evil shit, a lot of shit. Walked away from the original
our history, guys.
Good fast food burger, 39 cents. Get that shit to go. Get your fucking mouth fed, fat ass. And, I'll skip all of the dramatas and everything about it. But what it does come down to is eventually this man, Mr. Ray Kroc, prevented the McDonald's brothers from being able to use their own name. I told you, San Bernardino was the very first location of the McDonald's. When I was little, I had driven past it as it was called the Big M. Machine that makes ice cream. Official name you cannot call. I know that I probably shouldn't. Listen, it's real fucked right now. It's a lot, right? And some of the things that Wade and I discussed while he was here for the week are things that I cannot tell you or really anybody, because it's not that they're necessarily confidential, but it is like Malcolm Nance. Oh shit, someone accidentally swiped while watching me and they fucking came up on a hell of a cool stream. This is so much cooler than mine. Look at this. What's his fucking name? What's his name? Damn. Men Kepeherhag the Great. Listen. A beautiful chocolate man wearing, is that peanut butter toast necklaces?
What the
Is that
fuck?
fucking peanut butter toast necklace? God damn. All right, well, thank you for that. Apparently, if you're not having a good time here, there is a beautiful chocolate man with various gold things upon him, and it's kind of mesmerizing. I need to close this fucking window because it's just making me stare at it. God damn. Anyways, it was startling. Listen, it is startling. You're looking at my mayonnaise ass, and then all of a sudden, it's like a black man with like very no clothes on. That happens to me sometimes, but usually only when I'm looking in the mirror. I occasionally turn into a full-grown black man. I think it's a little bit like a Heckle and Jekyll versus Hyde thing. Very no clothes. Very no clothes. Okay. The thing is remember I told you the story about the strippers? Remember I told you the stripper story? He's sculpted. You want to know what's kind of silly? Speaking of all the boys, okay, because Wade's last trip here, he just left the other day. It's not right for Asian boy to have such big muscles. You have to stop lifting, Kevin. You have to stop lifting. Oh God, so that was good. Asian mom will say anything to you. It's kind of terrifying. I actually really enjoy Min Supanusim Phone, King of the Hill. I think that they did that family pretty well. Now Khan, and I don't think it's gangs. It with superficial gunshot wound to the head. And like the way that patient is telling us this story, she pay you like $100 or $100 for every fucking you do, right? Same actually, you get touched and you're just like, hey. So with all of the fuck shit that is happening in our country right now, I still very much am a very fucking constitutionally sound American. I am very potty mouth is. He's never been to fucking Dubai. Is motorboat those cannons? Not with that fucking. It's literally ingrained in me, bro. Best with cuss words. Always named his to go on a fucking cruise to do closed captioning for the fucking hearing impaired. You got the psych damage from your dad using you as a therapist.
Yeah, I think we got the point of that. I might actually do some digging on that Cobes streams that she was doing. Well, if she has it up, I'm gonna take some time to dig. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Make sure you guys subscribe to Fresh Garbage, who is live. Thank you, Auntie, for keeping me company. We're gonna go ahead into Garby's live. Listen, what was shown today was very disgusting. Please do not attack Cobes' dad. He is a grieving father who lost his son. And that pain is unimaginable and cannot be described or explained. We should give him some fucking respect. And whatever he decides to do with his son's shit is none of no one's business, concern, or opinions. Stop it. And you people are trying to report his shit? That's not fucking cool. And Jessie, you should know better. Leave Clinton alone. Let Cobes rest in peace. His father is doing what he feels is right. He's doing this for the fans. Voice this out.